Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you a 7-month update on the amazing Louis Vuitton key pouch in Monogram. And if you didn't see my unboxing where I rambled a lot on how thankful and grateful and happy I was to receive this or purchase it, because I purchased this myself with birthday money. So technically not really my money, but it doesn't matter. If you didn't see that video, I will link that below for you guys. I was just so ecstatic, and I still am, because I am so in love with this piece. It is just crazy how I could love something so tiny in my life. And oh my gosh, if I knew I was gonna love this thing this much, I would have purchased this thing like 15 years ago. I'm not even joking. So anyway, I'm gonna try not to talk too much, but I just have so many thoughts on this piece that this might be a really long video, because I have been using this every single day for 7 months. I'm not tired of using it. So for me not to be tired of it and just, let me move on to something else, should say something, and that's how much I love it. Because with anything that anyone purchases, even whether it's clothes or handbags or whatever it is, jewelry, sometimes you just outgrow things or you just don't find a need for it anymore. And the fact that I'm still loving this, still using it every single day, don't feel the need to replace this with something else, should say something. So this was my very first Louis Vuitton piece. I have since gotten a couple things after this, and I'm hoping to add more. Hopefully soon. Sooner the better, right? And yeah, so what really made me choose this as my first piece was because it had the zipper. I thought that I would get a lot more use out of this, and then the 6-key ring holder for at least my first piece. I just felt like this would be a really good thing to have. I can use it as keys, I can use it as a wallet, I can use it as a little mini catch-all. You know, I just thought I would get a lot of use out of it, and I was so completely right for my lifestyle. Everyone is different. So some people like the 6-key ring holder as their first piece, or they find more use out of that than this. Everyone is different. And the only thing I was afraid of was that I love big wallets. I would always make fun of people who had like these little teeny tiny wallets. I'm like, get a big wallet, you know what I mean? And I always have decent sized purses, not like ginormous huge ones, but, you know, I would have a decent size so I could, you know, have a bigger, you know, wallet. So when I first purchased this, I was using this as like a little mini wallet, and mainly for work. You know, I would just have some little bit of cash, my ID and debit card. That way then if I went to Starbucks or I went to get some lunch, you know, I could just bring this with me, and I did attach my keys. But the thing is that, you know, where Starbucks is and where to get my lunch is pretty much in the same building. So I don't need my keys. So what I would do is I would unhook my keys, and I will say this, it was kind of a pain in the butt. And I just felt like to keep unhooking and rehooking my keys, I felt like it's really going to scratch up even more than just like leaving them on there. Because with my keys attached, I felt like this was like this huge thing. I felt like I'm carrying around this huge bulky thing, and I love the fact that I could just grab my phone, keep this in my hand, and walk to wherever I was going. So I just kind of got tired of having my keys on the outside, because my keys are too big to fit inside. If your keys are small, now I only carry 3 keys. I actually carry 2 car keys, which is for my same car, which long story, and then I have my house key. But for those that can actually fit their key in here, or you just have like their car key or something or whatever, you probably can still fit your ID and debit card and maybe some cash and be on your way and fit it all in here, and it's all, you know, fine and dandy. When I had my keys hanging here, after a while, I would say probably, so I got this in October. By January, I felt like my keys were the ugliest looking things on the planet. I'm like literally looking at them with like disgust. And it was such a weird feeling. I'm like, seriously, why am I feeling this? I never thought like car keys ever looked ugly in my life. And I literally just got tired of seeing them dangling from this beautiful thing. I think that's what it was. It's like I have this beautiful little pouch, really luxury, and then I have these ugly keys. I'm like, okay. So I did eventually, FYI, you'll see in another video, I did end up purchasing the 6-key ring holder at the end of January when I got gifted my Neverfull from my mom for Christmas. I didn't see her for a while. She lives in North Carolina. So I ended up getting my Christmas gift at the end of at the end of January. Oh my gosh. So anyway, then I did purchase the 6-key ring holder to match the bag, and I was just super excited. And I was like, okay, finally I can now, you know, justify getting the 6-key ring holder. So I did eventually do that now. So now what I use this for is basically my wallet. I went to IMATS mid-April to New York City, and this thing was amazing. I had a jacket with zipper pockets, so I literally would put this and my phone in my zipper pockets. I did have a mini backpack because it was cold that day, so I had like my umbrella, a scarf, gloves, hat, everything that I needed, additional directions that I printed out just in case, you know, all this good stuff that I needed, but not necessarily needed for inside of iMats. So really all I needed was mainly my phone to take photos and videos or whatever, and moolah to buy things. So I literally put my phone and this inside my zipper pocket and zip it up. It was phenomenal. What you also could do in a situation like that or amusement park, you could totally clip this onto your belt buckle loop thing, your belt loop, and on your pants, and then tuck this inside the pocket right there. That way if someone does reach into your pocket, or if you're on a roller coaster, it's still going to dangle from your pants because it's not going to come off because it is looped in. So that's what I really, really love about this piece. And at iMats, I fell in love with this piece even more. And I'm like, oh my God, I used this all day long that day. I had my parking ticket in here. I had my train tickets in here. I had my iMats ticket in here. Like, this thing came in such great handy that I was like, oh my God, I want to buy this in all the colors. I want to buy it in the Damier Ebene and the Azure. So I really love this piece when I went to iMats. I love it now for work. It's just very, very easy. You know, just carry this in my phone and I have everything that I need. I don't need anything else. I do use my pochette thing pouch that I got with the Neverfull, and I'll put gift cards and other cards or store cards I need and cash in there. But I literally stopped using it as my wallet, and now I just put my cash in here, and then I have my gift cards and another like little thingamajig. But yeah, I mean, this thing is just absolutely amazing. I love how you can use this for so many different things. I also think this would make a really, really, really great gift. If you're gifting this to someone who's going to college, or even someone who just got their first car, I think this would be really great for them. And especially in college, because you need your ID for everything. And some dorms still even have regular keys. Some have like little pin pad depending on how new your college is or your dorms are. You know, I know a lot of colleges now are knocking down all their old buildings and putting new ones up, which is fantastic with air condition. But I remember my first dorm at college, before I moved into the really, really like brand new nice one that had keypads and AC. Definitely go with the AC people. But my first dorm had just regular keys. So I actually had a little Hello Kitty pouch that had a little zipper with, I could put my, you know, ID in there, maybe some cash or whatever. Also my driver's license I would still carry around with me. And that thing was like perfect because then when I would go to the bar, I literally would just carry that as well. So this would be great for a college student because you're going to always need to have your ID. And then when you're going home for the weekends or holidays, you just attach your keys to it or what have you. So I think this would make a really, really great like high school graduation gift, or just a birthday gift to someone, or a Christmas gift to someone in college, because I feel like they would get so much use out of this. And of course, this is the piece you want to carry around everywhere. I mean, who doesn't want to like carry this beautiful thing around? So again, I think this makes a great, great, great gift. So if you need something for a college student, I would have loved this thing in college. I would be so loving it right now if I even had it since college. Because you do buy something like this when you are in college. I mean, everyone had one. A lot of people had like the Vera Bradley ones. But seriously, I would die if I had an aunt or someone who gave this to me. So I'm just saying, you know, get these people for your, you know, high school grads. Or even a college, you know, grad, you know, if they're graduating from college, this is a great thing to buy for someone, you know. It's a nice gift in my opinion. I mean, it's not like super inexpensive. So anyway, guys, I really, really enjoy this. I love using this as a small wallet. Again, you can use this as a small little baby catch-all. You can actually put your keys in here. If you have a keyless entry car, I think this would be great just to keep the fob in there and just throw this in your purse. Honestly, if that day were to come for me, I got a new car and a keyless entry, I will so be buying another one of these, probably in the Damier Ebene for sure, and putting that key fob in there and throwing it in my purse and calling it a day. I am not kidding. Even though I have the 6 key ring holder, but I can use that for other keys, but my keyless entry fob, which they make pretty big, I would just stick it in here and, you know, clip inside my purse so you know, it's always easy accessible. But yeah, I love this piece. I cannot rave more about this. I'm just obsessed. The gold still looks really new and shiny, besides like some like wear and tear, you know, here. Besides that wear and tear there, But other than that, you know, I'm happy with it. I don't regret this purchase. Money well spent, you know, especially using it every single day for 7 months. I feel like I already got my money's worth. And yeah, I totally look forward to buying more pieces from Louis Vuitton, especially their SLGs. I typically love their SLGs in the monogram print. That's why I almost want to just buy another one of these because I love it in the monogram. It's just so beautiful. You can even use these as charms on the outside of your bag. I personally wouldn't do it if you're using it as a wallet, but I mean, if you just have like some like random like little things in there or whatever, I would totally clip this on the outside of my purse. I think it's just so adorable for that. That's why I almost want to get another one, a monogram, to do that on my handbag because I think it just looks so cute. So I absolutely love it. I think it's just gorgeous and I love how you can do so many different things with this. So definitely if you're thinking about getting it, I personally would say get this even over the 6 key ring holder, even though I have that and I do love it. But my heart belongs to the key pouch. So anyway, guys, sorry this was a little long. I just like love it so much. And I hope that I said everything that I wanted to say in this video. But yeah, the gold still looks pretty new. I don't have any chipping whatsoever, which is really great. The corners still look fantastic. It still looks freaking brand new. So I absolutely love it. I don't see like scratches really anywhere. The zipper still looks fantastic. Yeah, I don't have any complaints. I know some people like want these to line up identically, but I don't care. It doesn't mean anything to me. I mean, especially on a small piece like this. I mean, whatever. It's authentic and that's all that matters. I know that the old ones are more like square. The newer ones are more rounded. I kind of like the older version better, but then I feel like this one, it might be a little bit bigger than the older version, so you actually can fit more. Because when I look at them in videos, that's the only way I've been able to see them, I feel like this looks a little bit bigger, but I don't know. So I'm really, really happy with this. And definitely spend the $205 because it is so worth it. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye.